Hi, I'm Jane Muir, and I'm a business lawyer in Miami. If someone breaches a contract with you in Florida, your options are basically step one, you want to send a letter demanding compliance with the contract, whether it's performance or payment. And we find 99% of the time those letters go ignored. We have had 2 occasions in my career so far where people received a letter and cooperated. So it's possible. We just don't find it to be likely. Then we have to file a lawsuit to enforce the contract. But just because you have a written contract does not mean you'll win a lawsuit. We always have an ethical duty to warn our clients that they have a 50-50 chance of success, even with a written contract. The other thing is not all contracts are created equal. And a lot of the time, the contract language is not what you'd want it to be. For instance, I see a lot of contracts that are copied and pasted off the internet that have arbitration clauses. And some people might want to be in arbitration because they feel it's more private or more efficient. However, it's also a lot more expensive. Just the filing fees are at least triple or quadruple what a filing fee would be in ordinary state circuit court. And it is more efficient. It will usually lead to a faster path to trial, but it's also likely to include a lot more expenses because you have to pay the judge and the staff of the judge in order to proceed with an arbitration. When that happens, we might not be able to proceed with a lawsuit at all because the client doesn't have the budget for the fast track that happens in arbitration. And there are other examples of details that we might need from the information that surrounded the formation of the contract, like emails back and forth with different versions of the contract and things like that. So if you have a contract that's been breached in Florida, give us a call. We'd love to review the contract with you, understand the facts of your situation, and see if it's the kind of matter that you can hopefully have a shot at success for. And remember, you have 5 years before the statute of limitations will expire, so you have time to think about it as long as the breach has been recent.